Brad, why would you leave Islam just to go to Christianity? It's just as hateful and misogynistic as Islam is. No, it literally isn't at all. When I was Muslim, a man that I was taught to love more than I love myself said that women are deficient in intelligence and religion, and that's why they make up the majority of hellfire. So when I started reading the Bible, I expected it to be a little bit better, but I definitely was not prepared for how pro-woman it was, including the Old Testament. For starters, there are literally female prophets, and they're powerful. This was a shock to me. We'll start with Miriam. She is Moses' sister and a prophetess. She was one of the leaders of Israel during the Exodus. After the Red Sea crossing, she leads the entire nation in worship. In Micah 6:4, God says, "I sent Moses to lead you, and Aaron and Miriam." Notice how God puts her alongside Moses and Aaron as leaders that he sent to Israel. That's huge. Next is Deborah, a prophet, judge, and national leader. She was literally the highest civil authority in the nation. When Israel was being oppressed by a powerful enemy, God gave Deborah the military strategy. The commander Barak was so confident in her authority that he refused to go into battle without her. She then prophesies that the victory will go to a woman, and it does. So for a period of Israel's history, the nation's top leader was a woman. But what did Muhammad say about female leaders? He said, "No people will ever prosper who entrust their leadership to a woman." Next we have Anna, an elderly prophetess who lived a life of constant worship. When Jesus is brought to the temple as a baby, she immediately recognizes who he is. She goes out publicly proclaiming the Messiah to everyone who's awaiting redemption. So one of the first people to publicly identify Jesus as the Savior was a woman. There are even more powerful female prophets in the Bible, but I think you get the point. Now, Islam claims to be the final revelation, the continuation of these previous scriptures. So what does the Quran say about these female prophets? Absolutely nothing. It actually says, "And we sent not before you except men to whom we revealed." At least 3 different times. Now, before the swarm of Muslims start commenting, it's because the Bible was corrupted. Explain why they would corrupt the scriptures to make women as leaders. So when people ask me why I left Islam for Christianity, it's because I chose something that actually recognizes my worth.